All right, let's get right into it. For like ever, the whole world of software has been obsessed with one thing: speed. Go faster, ship faster, deploy faster, right? But what if that obsession with speed is actually, slowing us down? Today, we're going to talk about the reasoning gate revolution and why, for modern DevOps, being smarter is the new fast.
I want to kick things off with a line that might hit a little too close to home for some of us in tech. We optimized for speed and we broke everything. I mean, wow. That's the quiet part that so many engineering teams are saying out loud now. This nonstop push for more, faster, has led to burnout, really fragile systems, and yeah, bugs that sneak right into production and just cause total chaos. And this leads us to something I've started calling the paradox of speed. It's this weird situation where our constant chase for more speed has actually created a whole new set of problems that, funnily enough, speed just can't fix.
This slide just perfectly captures the huge shift in thinking we're seeing. The old way, the classic Silicon Valley mantra, was all about move fast and break things. Just ship the code and we'll deal with the mess later. The new way, it's think first and build right. It's a real pivot from just reckless speed to smart, deliberate action.
And this really illustrates what's at stake. Just think for a second about the difference between a race car crashing and a NASA launch. A race car is all about pushing speed to its absolute limit. And yeah, crashes are kind of expected. They're almost part of the deal. But NASA launch control? Whoa. They check, they double check, they simulate every single possible thing that could go wrong before they even think about hitting that launch button. One is about winning a race today, the other is about getting it right when you absolutely cannot fail. So, which one sounds more like your production environment? So, if the problem is just slamming on the gas pedal all the time, what's the fix? Well, this is where our hero comes into the story, the reasoning gate. Let's look at how this actually fits into your workflow. It's pretty straightforward. You see here, we've got a standard CI/CD pipeline. A developer commits their code, it sips through some unit tests, and then, right here, before it gets merged, we slot in this brand new step, the reasoning gate. It basically acts as a super intelligent checkpoint. Okay, I know what you're thinking. A new step? You just said speed was the problem, and now you're adding something that's going to slow us down? And yeah, you're right, it does add about 60 seconds. But listen, this isn't a delay. This is, and I'm serious here, probably the most valuable minute in your entire DevOps process. It's the 1 minute you spend now to save hours, maybe even days, of painful debugging later.
So what is a reasoning gate exactly? Well, think of it as an AI-powered step in your pipeline that does way more than just check for typos. It runs all these what-if scenarios. It actually reasons about what your code changes will do logically to find those deep, complex, super annoying bugs before they even have a chance of getting merged.
Now, I know this might sound a bit like science fiction, but it's really not magic. So let's pull back the curtain for a second and see how this AI actually thinks. What's really cool is that this is a team effort. It's powered by a bunch of specialized AIs working together. So first, you've got models like Gemini DeepThink. Think of it as the brain. Its job is to do that deep, heavy thinking to find the really tricky logic bugs. Then you've got models like Claude Sonnet 4.5, which are the hands. They take what the brain found and actually write the code to fix it. And the whole thing is built right into the platform you're already using, like GitLab Duo, so it all feels totally seamless. So this sets up this really nice think, then do process. The brains, like Gemini, are there to analyze everything and go, uh-oh, if this specific thing happens with this specific input, the whole system's going to fall over. And then the hands, like Claude, take that warning and just write the perfect little fix. It's this beautiful think, then do cycle, and it's all automated. And you gotta understand, this isn't just a slightly better testing tool. It's not. This is a massive, fundamental shift in how we approach building software. We're moving away from just simple automation and into the world of true autonomy. And this gets a new name, agentic CI. See, a traditional CI/CD pipeline is great automation, right? It just follows the script you gave it. But an agentic CI pipeline, it does more. It autonomously reasons. It identifies problems all on its own, and it can even put the solution in place. It stops being a script and starts being an active partner in the process.
And that, right there, is the biggest takeaway. If you remember one thing, it's this. It is not just about automation anymore. It's about autonomy. We're going from tools that just do what we tell them to do to intelligent agents that actually understand what we're trying to do and then help us get there without breaking everything.
So at the end of the day, what does this mean for you, the developer on the ground? It's simple, really. It means way less time spent on those frustrating, soul-crushing bug hunts, and way more time spent on the stuff you actually want to do, building cool new features, solving interesting problems, actually innovating. The AI handles the boring, defensive work, so you can focus on the creative stuff. And that really leaves us with one last question to think about. I want you to take a hard look at your own process. Is your pipeline just a simple conveyor belt, just mindlessly moving code from one place to the next? Or is it evolving into an intelligent co-pilot, one that actually helps you navigate the insane complexity of modern software? Because that choice, it's not some far-off future thing anymore. It's happening right now.